Have you ever felt that just being a good person isn't enough to fix the big problems we see? It's a frustrating feeling, right? We're told to be kind, to have empathy, but the systems that hurt people don't run on kindness. They run on laws, money, and power. So if we really want to stop the harm done to marginalized communities, we have to move beyond just our individual feelings and start targeting the systems themselves. Let's talk about how we can do that together. First, let's talk about the law. Right now, basic rights for many people, especially in the LGBTQ+ community, depend on shifting court opinions. That's not stability. It's a tightrope walk. We need to codify equal rights into federal law. The Equality Act is a great starting point. It would write non-discrimination protections into the law of the land for housing, jobs, and public services. No more patchwork of state laws, just one federal standard. Similarly, we need to strengthen the Americans with Disabilities Act. The ADA was groundbreaking, but it needs an update to tackle the digital and systemic barriers that keep so many disabled people trapped in poverty. Permanent protection isn't a radical idea. It's the foundation of a just society. Next up, accountability. The First Amendment guarantees religious freedom, but it was never meant to be a license to discriminate using public funds. We see tax-exempt organizations, including some churches, spreading political division, which directly violates rules like the Johnson Amendment. The IRS needs to enforce these rules. If an organization acts like a political action committee, it should be treated like one. We also have to challenge so-called charitable choice laws. These let religious groups take government money while legally refusing to help people they don't approve of, like LGBTQ+ folks or people from other faiths. Public money should serve the entire public, period. No exceptions. Now, let's follow the money. Why is othering, turning a group of people into scapegoats, such an effective political tool? Because it distracts us from economic insecurity. When people are terrified of losing their homes or getting sick, they're more vulnerable to politicians who point fingers and say, "They're the reason you're struggling." We can dismantle this fear economy by creating a solid economic floor for everyone. Imagine if survival wasn't tied directly to your job. Policies like universal basic services can make this a reality. Expanding housing voucher programs to effectively end homelessness or treating healthcare as a fundamental right, not a luxury, removes the constant state of crisis that so many families live in. When people aren't afraid of a single medical bill bankrupting them, they're much less likely to fall for divisive rhetoric. But waiting for laws to pass or economies to shift can feel agonizingly slow, especially for those in immediate danger. This is where direct action and community defense come in. Instead of top-down charity, we can build power through mutual aid networks. These are grassroots efforts where communities help each other directly, building autonomy and resilience outside of traditional hierarchies. It's about solidarity, not charity. And on a personal level, we can all learn how to be better allies in public. Organizations like Right to Be offer bystander intervention training. Learning how to safely step in when you see someone being harassed is a powerful, tangible skill that protects our neighbors and shows that hate has no place in our communities. Finally, we have to fix the system that rewards all this division in the first place, our electoral process. Our current winner-take-all system often encourages candidates to appeal only to their most extreme supporters. To win, they just need to energize their base, even if it means alienating everyone else. But there are solutions. Ranked choice voting, championed by groups like Fair Vote, changes the game. It forces candidates to seek broader support to become voters' second or third choices. This naturally moderates the political tone. And we must end gerrymandering, where politicians literally draw maps to choose their voters. Supporting organizations like the Brennan Center for Justice in their fight for independent redistricting commissions is crucial. When districts are fair, politicians have to answer to all their constituents, not just a pre-selected slice. From strengthening our laws to reforming how we vote, these are the systemic changes that create real, lasting protection for everyone. It's a big task, but it's not impossible. It starts with us deciding that empathy isn't the final step, but the first one on the path to action. Thanks for watching, and let's get to work.